Sports from where you live. News Watch 12 at 10 starts now.
Welcome to News Watch 12 at 10. I'm Justin Betty. A Wausau man convicted of shooting and killing his friend in Tomahawk back in 2017 was sentenced today to life in prison. 35-year-old Eric Moen had pleaded guilty to first-degree homicide for killing 52-year-old Charles Ramp. Police say in November of 2017, Moen drove to Ramp's house, asked Ramp to look at his truck, which he pretended had some issues, and then shot him in the back. Today, Moen again sentenced to life in prison. He is eligible for parole in 40 years, minus 3 years almost of time already served. Wausau police have now revealed the name of the person whose body was found in the Wausau Hydro Dam earlier this week. They say that body of 48-year-old Darren Belling was recovered from the water on Monday. Police say Belling was known to visit Big Bull Falls Park, sleep under the Scott Street Bridge, but they don't know exactly how he got into the water. In the UP in Ironwood, Michigan, officers have arrested a person for a suspected stabbing. Yesterday, Ironwood police say they received a report of a man bleeding heavily on the ground after an assault. They say he'd been stabbed multiple times. Police say witnesses tell them the suspect fled the scene before police arrived. A suspect was later stopped and arrested in Iron County. That investigation is ongoing. The Violence County Sheriff's Office is asking for your help identifying the person in this photo. Take a look. They're not saying why they are looking for him or even that he's in trouble. If you have any information, though, you are asked to contact the Sheriff's Office at the number on your screen, 715-479-4441. Outside, Jeff, I know cooler temperatures, but in the near time, some rain on the way.
Yeah, rain showers are on the way late tonight and then tomorrow, probably clearing out through the afternoon. But first, look what some sunshine did today. 74 in Rhinelander, 72 for Tomahawk, even close to 80 across central Wisconsin today. There was a high of 86 in Chicago earlier. Out there now, though, not so much. We're back in the 50s or so, 54 in Rhinelander, 55 for Antigo, 62 for Wapaka. We'll have lows tonight down, kind of about where they are now, as the clouds are increasing out there as we speak, and that will hold temperatures up tonight. All right, the winds have finally died down after we had wind gusts near 30 to 40 miles per hour earlier. These will pick up out of the northwest again tomorrow and gusts near 40 to 45 miles per hour through the afternoon. That will move your garbage can down the street. Make sure you pull it in tonight. All right, here's the rain showers out there now just to the west of us coming in here tonight. These should get here by about 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. Moving very quickly, though. Should be out of here by around sunrise, and then we're done with the rain throughout the afternoon. Your forecast then for tonight, though, is increasing clouds out there now. A couple of showers before sunrise with low temperatures down about where they are now. Your full forecast is coming up. Justin.
Today, the Wausau School District announced their first confirmed positive case of COVID-19 at John Marshall Elementary School. They have not said whether the person is a teacher, student, or staff. Wausau, of course, is starting the year completely virtual, no in-person, but students did report to school this week to pick up supplies and in some cases meet teachers one-on-one. School leaders say they are now working closely with the Marathon County Health Department to figure out how best to move forward. They also add that both parents and staff have been notified about this positive case. The Secaucus Senex convenience store and smoke shop is now temporarily closed to the general public because of COVID-19. According to a community notice, the temporary closure starts today. It's expected to last through October 11th. The store will still be available to folks who live in the Mole Lake community, along with employees and their spouses from 9 to 5 each day. They'll also have some new safety precautions in place. All this comes after the Secaucus Chippewa Community Health Clinic announced their first confirmed case of COVID-19 yesterday. The number of deaths attributed to COVID-19 across the country has been trending down over the last week or so, from almost 1,000 a day to more like 500, according to latest numbers from NBC News citing state health officials. Here in Wisconsin, the State Department of Health Services reports we've been hovering around 7 deaths per day over the last 3 weeks or so. DHS also reports 545 new cases today with a positive test rate of 6.5%. See how that compares. In our 12-county north central Wisconsin region, DHS reports 25 people are in the hospital because of COVID-19, 15 of those in the ICU. 10 more patients have COVID-19 tests pending. Well, many restaurants have been struggling financially through the COVID-19 pandemic. One new restaurant in Arborvita just opened its doors for the first time. Newswatch 12's Georgina Fernandez spoke to the owners of the North Fork Fin and Filet about their new efforts.
It's a scary adventure.
Joe and Christy took a leap of faith in opening North Fork Fin and Filet in Arborvita.
You know, we're hearing that 30% of restaurants across the country are closing, and we're taking the risk and hoping that our community supports us.
They say it's not just for themselves, but the community around them.
A fresh hope in the air, almost, and getting people out there, and if people are still cooped up, we're really having a hard time with, not being able to go out and have fun and like everybody's used to.
They want to honor the community and the history of the building, which used to house the Plantation Supper Club. And they used the concept of social distancing as an advantage when it came to their visual design. They want an environment where their customers could feel inclusive, but at the same time not be stacked up on each other.
We're looking at trying to provide a solution, trying to provide good food to our community, something different. We're seeing all these businesses that are closing, and we're losing our options of where to go to have a good meal, or to pick up a good meal, or to sit outside and enjoy a beautiful day in the Northwoods.
They say the restaurant will be using locally sourced food and should bring 20 new jobs to the area. In Arborvita, Georgina Fernandez, Newswatch 12.
While the nation's economy has been slowly rebounding over the last few months, the stock market is now back to pre-pandemic levels. The Nasdaq and S&P 500 both hit all-time record highs today. The Dow gained over 400 points as well to close above 29,000. It's now within a few hundred points of its all-time high after falling back below 20,000 back in March. Today, Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden, along with his wife, Dr. Jill Biden, announced they will be visiting Kenosha tomorrow. That follows President Trump's visit to the city just yesterday. The campaign says the couple will hold a community meeting in Kenosha to heal and address challenges in the wake of the police shooting of Jacob Blake. President Trump's visit largely focused on damaged businesses work by the National Guard and law enforcement. This trip will mark a rare travel campaign appearance for Biden. During the pandemic, he's largely limited those to his home state of Delaware or nearby Pennsylvania. Well, it's a big time of year for weddings all across the country. And still ahead, we'll show you how local bridal shops are adapting in the age of COVID-19. But first, Jeff's in with your full forecast. Next on Newswatch 12.
She's got 2 kids and 2 jobs, but tonight she may not make it home. Every woman has a right to self-defense, a gun for protection. But Joe Biden would take her rights away. For decades, Joe Biden has opposed your gun rights. Now Biden wants to cut police funding. In this election, self-defense is on the line. Defend your family. Defeat Joe Biden. The NRA Victory Fund Inc. is responsible for the content of this advertising.
Forest, Oneida, and Vilas counties established permanent drop-off locations for residents to dispose of unused medications. Unused prescriptions can create public health and safety concerns. If you are looking for an opportunity to dispose of unused medications, please visit one of the established permanent drop-box locations in your community. For more information, contact your local law enforcement department or the Marshfield Clinic Pharmacy in Minocqua. This information is brought to you by the Human Service Center of Forest, Oneida, and Vilas counties.
Carpet City. Carpet City Flooring Center has changed the way you shop for flooring with FloorView, a revolutionary visualizer that allows you to see new flooring installed in your rooms before you buy. Shop from the comfort of your own home or bring digital images to a local Carpet City Flooring Center. Feel confident knowing you're making the perfect choice with FloorView, only at Carpet City Flooring Center.
Our prices will floor you. Keep your rooms comfortable with Hunter ceiling fans from Menards. Explore a wide variety of styles and finishes to find the perfect one for your home. Get 11% off all Hunter ceiling fans. Create ambient lighting for your home with Patriot Lighting indoor-outdoor LED string lights. Available with warm white color temperature bulbs, only $29.98 after 11% rebate. Stop waiting and start saving with 11% off everything. Now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Well, this thing is about 94 million miles away this time of year, and it gave us lots of heat today with temperatures back up in the middle 70s, some places closer to 80 earlier, but that is now gone, and the clouds are returning out there as we speak, and we have rain showers that are not that too far away. So get ready for a round of rain tonight into early parts of tomorrow morning. Out there highs, though, look at this, 74 in Rhinelander, 79 for Shawano, 82 Wapaka, the typical warm spot there. So you get the idea, though, better than yesterday for sure. And we do have cooler temperatures, though, on the way. And here's some cool temperatures, 54 already in Rhinelander. This is ahead of the clouds that are coming in. The clouds are over here right now. They'll be over here shortly. Temperatures could actually rise a bit overnight tonight. All right, but here's the trend, though. So close one eye if you don't like cooler temperatures. 67 for us tomorrow, 65 for Friday. Back up in the low 70s Saturday and Sunday. But then look what happens next week. These temperatures are holding now for several days, having highs in the 50s probably Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And it looks like maybe Thursday and Friday could be low 60s now, but you get the idea. A sharp cool-off is on the way for us. It's going to feel a bit like fall around here, but no weather complaints today except for it was windy, wasn't it? Yeah, we had wind gusts near 40 miles per hour in a couple spots earlier today. The problem with that is it's going to happen again tomorrow. So today, the wind was out of the west at 38 miles per hour in Wausau, Anago 37, Manchester Waters 30. Tomorrow is going to change out of the northwest through the afternoon, ushering in the cooler, drier Canadian air. And it could gust actually higher than these numbers tomorrow, 40 to 45 miles per hour. That's going to create 18-foot waves on Lake Superior tomorrow and 15-foot waves on Lake Michigan. So don't go swimming tomorrow, but you get the idea. Pulling your garbage can or lawn furniture, that kind of stuff, is going to be a windy day for us again tomorrow. Here comes that system now. The clouds are just now reaching parts of western Wisconsin, and this thing is a quick moving system. It's going to be out of here in probably an hour or two time tomorrow morning. Likely getting in here about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, pushing through rather quickly, being out of here probably by 8 or 9, and then probably a mostly cloudy day behind that. All right, Futurecast shows tonight then the clouds increasing out there now, and here comes that line coming through about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, and then we're done. We'll have some partial clearing throughout the rest of the afternoon, but again, expect mostly cloudy skies tomorrow. The rainfall amounts look like this, so not a big rainfall at all, but I'm going to put in motion this in 2 parts of next week. It looks like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we have a healthy rain event coming our way where we could see an inch or two of rainfall Labor Day into the days after. The forecast then for tonight, though, is mostly cloudy skies increasing out there right now. Still kind of a bit breezy with a low temperature down near 56 for tomorrow. Okay, so here we go. So morning rain showers quickly getting out of here, then mostly cloudy with a high cooler near 67. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwest Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow morning, a couple showers around, then partial clearing through the afternoon. Friday looks fantastic if you like cool temperatures, 65, lows in the 40s. Saturday looks like a good weekend day. Sunday, a good chance for rain showers through the afternoon, turning into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday much cooler with rain showers on Labor Day. Justin?
Well, since the start of the pandemic, many events have either been canceled or postponed, including weddings. But bridal shop owners tell us they're now beginning to see business pick back up again, but not in the same traditional way. Newswatch 12's Megan Mamlock has details.
Do you want something more fixed? You want something more with sleeves? You want something...
Mary Taylor, owner of London Taylor, has been weathering the storm when it comes to summer wedding season.
In the beginning, girls were making appointments to pick up their dresses or come for fittings. If they, of course, were going to have a smaller ceremony, they were making appointments to come in, but of course our doors were not open for a while.
Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. Brides are getting married whether it's in a courthouse or in their backyard. Brides are not letting COVID stop them from having the happiest day of their life. Including bride-to-be Samantha Schiffick, who says postponing her wedding was not an option.
Changed our venue to all outdoors so we can have everyone outdoors. Our guest count went probably into half what we expected.
Taylor adds business is starting to pick back up with couples deciding to hold smaller, intimate weddings in their own backyards.
We're selling a lot of inventory, which is nice. We can still order things. We have an in-house seamstress, so we can alter things, which works perfect for buying off the rack.
The bridal gallery shifted from completely closed to appointments only a few months ago. Their main concern, even after reopening their doors, will brides choose to shop online? One problem with the dress industry, the ship dates for orders are taking longer than usual.
We're having a little bit of a problem now, actually. Some of the ship dates are a little longer than what they were originally.
But even with couples throwing a wedding, they do expect it to look different.
We won't be hugging our family from out of town, nothing. I won't be shaking anyone's hands. It's just a different time.
In Rhinelander, I'm Megan Mamlock, Newswatch 12.
The Milwaukee Bucks dropped Game 1 of their Eastern Conference Semis playoff series against the Heat. We'll see if they could bounce back in tonight's Game 2. I can tell you this much, it was a nail-biter. But first, here's tonight's Job Watch.
Job Watch is brought to you by Ripco Credit Union.
It's Slumberland's huge Labor Day sale. Get this stylish, comfy sectional for just $9.98 and get the storage ottoman free, or an incredible price on the Sealy Posturepedic Queen mattress, and free shipping with no minimum. The Labor Day sale at Slumberland.
Lawless criminals terrorize Kenosha. Joe Biden takes a knee. Biden and the radical left's weak response has led to chaos and violence, and their calls for defunding police would make it worse. President Trump is making it stop, sending National Guard and federal law enforcement to protect Wisconsin's families. Communities, not criminals. Jobs, not mobs. Strong leadership when America needs it most.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
It's the final days of the Ford Summer Sales Event. Time's running out to buy America's best-selling brand with our best deals of the summer, like 0% APR financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup, plus the Ford Promise. But hurry while selection is best. The Ford Summer Sales Event ends September 8th. Hurry in to get 0% APR financing for 72 months, plus the peace of mind of the Ford Promise. See your local Ford dealer today.
Advice from trial attorneys, lawyers for the injured.
A local man who works at a factory almost lost his foot in a severe crash. The insurance adjuster told him the accident was his fault and he'd have to deal with it on his own. The Mater legal team conducted a full investigation and found the eyewitness who testified the accident was not his fault. The insurance company paid in full and our client received justice.
Incredible savings on mattresses during the big Sealy sale now at Slumberland. Get a Sealy Queen mattress as low as $99 or a luxurious Sealy Posturepedic for $9.99 plus free shipping. The big Sealy sale at Slumberland.
Coming up on a Thursday, it is National Bowling League Day, and we're going to catch up with Tomahawk Bowl to find out all about their leagues.
And temperatures are warm now, but a big cool down is in store. More coming up on your Thursday.
After a 56-win regular season, the Milwaukee Bucks aren't familiar with losing. And after Monday's disappointing loss to the Heat, the Bucks look to bounce back in Game 2 against Miami. And make sure you buckle in for this game because this one got crazy. Bucks find themselves in an early hole. The man of Game 1, Jimmy Butler, pokes it away and slams it home on the other end. The Heat up by 6. In the second now, Milwaukee starts clawing away. Giannis backs down his defender and uses that frame to bring down the house, but the Bucks trail by 6 at the break. Let's pick it up in the fourth. Middleton with the offensive rebound, kicked to Kyle Korver. No doubt about it, he puts the Bucks ahead by 1. Now this game gets wild. After the Heat regain the lead, Middleton at the line, ties it with 4 to go. But on the other end, right here, Giannis called for the shooting foul on Jimmy Butler, puts him at the charity stripe with no time on the clock. gets the friendly roll. I've never seen a buzzer beater free throw before, but the Heat take a 2-0 lead in round 2. After last night's 12-1 loss, the Brewers sit 5 games back from the Cubs in the division. With the Cubs' schedule looking very favorable in the next couple of days, Milwaukee could desperately use a win tonight. Adrian Hauser getting the call on the hill for the Brewers, but he ran into trouble in the first inning. Bases juiced for Jorge Bonifacio, drills this one to center. That one's going to get down and hop over the wall. A ground rule double. 2 runs will score, and the Tigers quickly ahead by 3. Brewers finally get it going in the third. Keston Hira with a shot to center. That's a 3-run home run, and just like that, it's a 4-3 ball game. In the fifth, Brewers down 2. Omar Narvaez coming through with the bases loaded, breaks his bat but gets the bloop single to fall. 2 runners score, and this game's tied at 5. To the 7th now, Eric Sogard, the hero the other night, coming through once again. Fly ball to center. It is caught but deep enough to score the run. Brewers take the lead and then get a home run from Jace Peterson for insurance. They bounce back and win 8-5. Local high school athletes have been returning to the field or court or wherever they compete over the last few weeks. But for some sports, that becomes a lot harder in winter when temperatures drop below 0 and the field fills up with feet of snow. And that's why Rhinelander has been working on a new indoor facility. The Rhinelander Dome is in the process of getting turf installed. The turf should be complete by the end of the week, and the Dome will be home to many Rhinelander athletic programs like softball and football. But Rhinelander Activities Director Brian Paulson thinks it will be so much more.
This project is going to be enormous for the community. You know, some people might think, oh, it's the sports dome, and that's what they're going to have in there. There's so much for the community to be able to be in here. We're going to have the pickleball courts, we're going to have tennis, we're going to have a walking area.
Paulson says the dome is supposed to be complete by the end of October, but of course, you never know with possible delays because of COVID-19. Just 2 seasons ago, the Medford girls cross-country team raised a state championship trophy. And while this year's team may look a little different than that 2018 squad, they feel that 2020 is showing even more promise. Head coach Kevin Wellman is noticing the work ethic among his runners. He says they've been spending practice trying to beat one another. And as the saying goes, iron sharpens iron, which may help this team reach their goals later this season.
Everyone on our team is so competitive. Like, even in practices and stuff, we're always trying to beat each other because we all want to win. We're used to being together and running together, so eventually you all are just keep getting faster together.
The boys team will be led by Joey Sullivan, who made a state appearance last year. And so far, his hard work already has him beating his times from a year ago.
Last year, it took me to almost halfway into the season to really get my times up there. So now that I already got that head start on it, and I can really improve now.
The Raiders' next meet will be on September 10th in Rhinelander. Justin, that's your look at sports for the night. Back to you.
Thanks, Nate. Here in Wisconsin, we are aware, of course, the dangers of tick-borne diseases, but there is a virus being spread by mosquitoes right now that health experts want you to be aware of. We'll look into it after the break.
During the Labor Day sale at Home Furniture, everything's on sale, up to 30% off. Every sofa, sectional, and recliner. Get free no-contact shipping, plus no interest financing until 2024. The Labor Day sale, now at Home Furniture.
At Lakeside Living Design, we've always got something stylish in store for you. Whether you're looking for high-quality custom upholstery, decorative accessories and gifts, or are designing your space entirely from scratch, you'll have a friendly designer by your side, sharing their expertise, helping you bring your unique style to life. So stop by, explore our showroom, and together we'll make your space feel just like home.
It's the final days of the Ford Summer Sales Event. Time's running out to buy America's best-selling brand with our best deals of the summer, like 0% APR financing for 72 months across the Ford lineup, plus the Ford Promise. But hurry while selection is best. The Ford Summer Sales Event ends September 8th. Hurry in to get 0% APR financing for 72 months, plus the peace of mind of the Ford Promise. See your local Ford dealer today.
Your eyes are everything. They're how you see the world and connect with others. At Shopco Optical, your eyes are everything to us too, which is why we offer everything to help you see better and look better. A huge selection of designer frames, convenient locations, and experienced optometrists. We're Shopco Optical. You'll see. Right now, get 40% off frames with any lens purchase.
In 2016, I voted for Donald Trump. I said, maybe we can give him a try. Are you better off than you were 4 years ago? No. I like Joe Biden. He understands people that are going through bad situations. He's been through quite a few of them himself. There's really no comparison. Trump only cares about himself. Joe Biden cares about the people.
AB Pack is responsible for the content of this ad. During our Labor Day sale at Home Seasonal Concepts, patio closeouts continue with year-end savings on everything patio up to 50% off. And now you can finance it with no interest until 2024. Plus, get free no-contact shipping. Labor Day patio closeouts, now at Home Seasonal Concepts.
Health experts say a new virus has affected 6 horses here in Wisconsin, and now they are reporting the first human case of what's known as Triple E. Newswatch 12's Sierra Whaley has details.
Eastern equine encephalitis, or Triple E for short, is a virus that spreads between bird and mosquitoes. The first human case of Triple E has surfaced in Wisconsin. Although it's a rare virus, vector-borne disease epidemiologist Rebecca Osborne says this is no virus you want to rule out.
Of the illnesses spread by mosquitoes in Wisconsin, it's again quite rare, but is the most severe.
Death occurs in 30% of people who develop Triple E. Symptoms like fever, headache, chills, and vomiting may be a sign of brain inflammation. Oneida County Public Health Nurse Brianne Voss says recovery can be quick, but treating the symptoms need to be quicker.
They can come out of it just fine if it doesn't spread to cause swelling of the brain or the membranes that surround the brain, like a meningitis can.
Osborne wants people to know this can be prevented if you take the right precautions.
First line defense is using an insect repellent. We recommend choosing one that's EPA registered, so that information can be found on our website, but some examples are anything with DEET in it or something with the keratin is another chemical.
And one fact that people may forget is if you have any still water around your house or in a bucket, you might want to dump it out. That's exactly where the mosquitoes will hatch their eggs. The last case of Triple E in Wisconsin occurred in 2017. Besides the fact that the virus is rare, Voss gives some relieving information and encourages precaution to be taken seriously.
Eastern equine encephalitis can't transfer from animal to animal, animal to human, or human to human. So us knowing that it's in horses just makes us aware that it's in mosquitoes in Wisconsin, and to take those precautions.
In Rhinelander, Sierra Whaley, Newswatch 12.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Northwoods Furniture, Eagle River.
Ripco Credit Union, since 1932. In the best of times and in times that require just a little more flexibility and kindness. We've been here, we'll be here. We are here for you. Federally insured by NCUA.
Rocket Drive Block? Russia Soul Crush? Jam a Grand Slam? Drunk? Drunk? That'd be insane! Rollin' that? Rollin' this? Roll together? Drunk? That would be super insane. Hey, all you ladies and guys, drive sober on the road. No matter how many wheels you roll.
What happens now? Now that the rent's due, but they've cut your pay. Now that the virus has cost lives, but your health care costs too much. Now that our president has had months, but he still doesn't have a plan. What happens now? Joe Biden knows how to lead through a crisis because he's done it before. When our economy was on the verge of collapse, Joe Biden led the largest economic stimulus in a generation and saved millions of jobs. Now Joe Biden is ready to lead us through this crisis. He knows rebuilding our economy starts with fighting the virus, increasing testing, getting more protective gear for healthcare workers, and calling for mask mandates nationwide. As president, he'll get working families back on their feet by lowering healthcare costs and helping small businesses recover. So what happens now? We elect a president who will build back better.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
Natural beauty, natural stone, naturally affordable. King Quarry in Eagle River is northern Wisconsin's largest supplier of landscape stone products. Enhance the beauty of your home with natural stone, flagstone and patio stone, boulders and decorative aggregates, wall stone and stone veneer. King Quarry's natural stone veneers, authentic character, and rich earthy colors complement any project. Get real, go natural, King Quarry.
King Quarry, the distinctive stone authority.
Ripco Credit Union, since 1932. In the best of times and in times that require just a little more flexibility and kindness. We've been here, we'll be here. We are here for you. Federally insured by NCUA.
Hi, I'm Dean Hoger with Miracle of Rhinelander. If you're struggling to hear your favorite news and entertainment shows, stop in and see me for a free hearing test.
A Minnesota woman says she was given a sculpture of her head, a bust, made out of frozen butter for winning a regional dairy princess contest. That's not the newsy part. We're in Wisconsin. It's that she has kept the sculpture for 40 years. 40 years! It's been in Donna Menning's freezer. She has no plans to do anything with it. She said she just keeps it to remember her roots as a dairy farmer and to support the dairy industry.
All right, buddy, let's go outside the graphics.
A lot of freezer space, though.
Here comes our next weather system. It is hauling lumber very quickly across Minnesota right now. It's going to get here about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, stay with us for probably an hour or two, and then be done. It could produce a couple of gusty winds out there and quick, brief downpours, but that's it. Temperatures are hanging out in the 50s and a couple 60s out there now. Tomorrow, though, we'll have highs in the 60s, same with Friday, but Saturday looking like maybe low 70s again before Labor Day happens, and then it all happens. It's going to be 50s next week.
Labor Day, the literal end of any summer temperatures this year.
Right on cue.
Thanks, Jeff. Thanks for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 10. The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon is next.